Welcome to the Jag Manga Podcast. It is April 30th, 2017. I got my man Freddie H on the line. Freddie, how's it going?
Pretty good, Jag.
So, big day today. Let's just
Okay, go ahead.
we got two games in the NHL, right?
Yeah, the West.
So that's
I guess St. Louis is at Nashville and Anaheim's at Edmonton,
okay, sweet.
I think.
I I gotta say, Edmonton's really pushing like hard now, and
Edmonton?
some people say that they got lucky last game because the go-ahead goal went off the Ducks player.
Hey, that's the way they score goals in anywhere. So that's no luck.
Yeah. So what do you think is gonna happen tonight?
I think the Oilers got to win one game at home, and then they'll win the series.
Uh-huh.
I really do.
Well, you know what it is.
One of these next two, they should win at home, I think.
Oh, for sure. You know what it is. I'm just glad that they stole two in Anaheim.
Yeah, well, that's surprising. I thought maybe a split would be really good, but to get both.
I know.
Talbot, the goalie saved them in the
Second game.
second game.
You know what it is? Talbot, like, he was off to like a okay start in the regular season, but now he's just pouring it on.
Yeah, his save percentage was .975 in that second game. He made 40 saves.
Oh, and you know what's so funny is the fact that Peter Chiarelli got him off the Rangers because the Rangers had Lundqvist, and they never really used Talbot to his full potential.
That's right.
But I think they traded him for a first rounder, which ended up being the 15th pick. So it's not.
You know, general managers usually make trades to help themselves right now.
Yeah. You know what it is? Peter Chiarelli, he thinks long term too.
Yes. The Oilers management, since they got rid of Lowe and McTavish out of it, is getting better.
Oh yeah, I hated that time. I waited 11 years for this. It's just basically a long time in the making.
Yep.
Blues and Predators. That should be a pretty interesting series, which it is for sure right now.
Yeah, like I said, I don't think Nashville's going to sweep everybody.
Yeah,
I think
exactly.
that their goalie played a really good game against Chicago.
Yeah.
Games,
What do you think about Subban? What do you think of Subban?
Subban?
Yeah.
Subban's a pretty good hockey player.
Yeah.
You know, he's a different guy. He's kind of a showboat, but he's still a good hockey player.
Yeah. Oh, no,
and he's a you know, off the ice, he's a pretty generous person. He contributes towards kids and, you know, stuff like that. I know that for a fact.
Yeah. Yeah, that was pretty good. And tomorrow, like, did you end up seeing last night's game with Washington?
I didn't watch it all.
No way.
I didn't watch it all, but I'm not surprised because I had told you that I go on not so much what they've done this year. I go on past performances, and Washington has never gotten by the second round, and I don't think they're going to get by it this year.
Well, I was mentioning it on my way out of the gym. I said to a buddy of mine, I said, the Washington Capitals are the exact same team as the Toronto Raptors. Regular season, phenomenal seasons, but it's just in the playoffs they kind of go back in their shell, right?
Well, my old theory of teams that do not know how to elevate past their regular performances won't win.
Exactly.
And like I said before, I don't want to be prejudiced, but the Europeans and the Russians do not know how to do that.
Yeah.
I don't know why, but they don't.
Um, what's the other game? The Rangers and the Senators, right?
What's that again?
The Rangers and the Senators.
Yeah,
What's
that's they're going back to New York now.
so that series has at 2-0-2 for Ottawa.
Yeah, but they were both home wins, so I'm not too
Yeah. Surprising.
sure.
Canadian teams are doing pretty good.
Yeah, those two. Everybody expected Montreal,
Oh yeah, yeah, totally. So did
and
I.
nobody expected Toronto. They gave Washington a pretty good run at it.
Yeah. I wanted to ask you, what's the like? What are your thoughts on the Vancouver Canucks hiring Travis Green?
I knew they were going to hire him. Let me think now. Over a year ago.
What the hell?
That sounds.
Oh my God, Freddie H, you've been holding up on me.
I knew that. I knew that a long time ago. You know
Yeah.
why?
What's that?
Because Travis Green is a Castlegar
Oh wow.
guy. I know his dad very well. Travis Green in junior, before he went to the Medicine Hat, I guess, and to Spokane,
Yeah.
he played for the Castlegar local team, and my son played with him, so I know him very well.
Oh wow.
So before he went to New York to coach,
Yeah.
he was around here and we was BSing with him, and he said that he's going to go coach in New York, and if he does good there, he's got a really, really good chance to be in line next to the Canucks job because him and Trevor Linden are buddies.
Oh wow. Had no idea.
So I wasn't surprised when it happened. Marlene and I go, oh my God.
Wow. He gets some NHL insider now, eh? Information.
Well, that part I knew.
Oh wow, that's
I used
amazing.
to know stuff from my nephew Sean when he was in the NHL,
Yeah. Wow.
but now it's hit and miss.
Yeah. Well, Sean's in Detroit. He's in player development, right?
Yes,
Yeah.
yes.
Yeah. No. Tonight's the actual NHL draft lottery, and so I think a lot of people are like hopefully they're saying hopefully Canucks get a top two pick
They
because
won't. They're down to fifth now.
oh wow I
Yeah,
know
I watched the last part of the lottery. Actually, I watched the lottery on the TV last night,
yeah
and I thought Colorado should have gotten first pick, but they lost out a bit too. So New
yeah.
Jersey did. Canucks dropped down to fourth. Even Dallas is ahead of them.
So hold on a second. They already picked their numbers.
Yes, they have. That's what they were doing last night.
Oh, one guy told me
Yeah.
it was tonight. Well, I guess he meant
No,
Saturday night. Okay, so
they
who
picked.
who's number one?
Number one is the Devils, New Jersey.
Oh wow. Yeah, no,
And
wow.
after that, I didn't pay as much attention except for Vancouver. They're number five.
Oh man, that sucks. But it is what it is, right? You gotta. Well,
Yeah,
number five is still good, right?
it's still good. Yeah,
Yeah. You gotta think of the
they're.
positive.
There's a headline here saying Canucks will make the best of lottery letdown. Well, now I guess I'm gonna have to cheer for the Canucks a little bit with my buddy. My son's one of his good friends.
Oh, okay.
Travis being their coach.
Oh yeah, yeah, for sure.
Yeah. Well, a few years ago.
Yeah.
You remember John Davidson? No, he was the general manager. He used to play goal for the Rangers.
Oh really?
Yeah. Well, John Davidson, I met him. He's from Alberta,
Yeah.
Calgary.
Yeah.
But I met him in East Kootenays. I was playing ball there playing ball period, senior A, and I played in Calgary for a while. But I met him a few years before that he played ball in the summer. He wasn't that good a ball player, but he got to be a pretty good friend of mine.
Yeah.
So he used to tell me all kinds of stuff. Then he told me he's going to become a general manager. He did.
Oh, wow.
You know, like we went to one time. Marley and I were at Canucks game, New York. He was doing something with New York Rangers at this point.
Uh-huh.
So we were at the game with Marlene at Vancouver. And after the game, we kind of went out the wrong door. There were no taxis there. So we were kind of, oh, geez, we'll have to go back around. And here comes John Davidson zipping out of the door. And there was some other guy there. He recognized him, and and he goes, "Hey, John Davidson." And he said, "Oh, hi, buddy," and he kept going.
Yeah.
So he walked, a few feet away from us and says, "Hey, John." He says, he just kept going. He said, "Hey, John, there's Hork." He stops. He puts the brakes on. He comes back. And the first thing he says, "Oh, my God," to Marty, "Oh, hello, Diana." And that's her real name, Diana Marty.
Oh, okay.
"Hello, Diana." Marty. So we had a little chat there, and he says, "Jesus, next time I'm here, we should get together." He said, "But I've got to catch the bus. The Rangers are going somewhere." Anyway, I know him pretty well too.
Wow.
He used to tell me stuff.
Well, I could tell one day you'll probably end up going to a Canucks game pretty soon, I'm guessing.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, for sure.
Probably happened when we're living in Victoria. Anyway.
Oh, yeah, for sure. So I want to switch to the NBA right now.
Okay, okay.
And this is going to stun you like a bag of hammers.
Okay. Here we are, NBA.
Okay, so the Boston Celtics and the Wizards are playing right now, right?
I know they're playing, and Washington's beat the shit out of them right now.
It's 22-8.
Yes.
Oh my!
I told you Washington's a good team.
That's a phenomenal team.
I've had confidence in them.
Wow.
I'll tell you that I'm not surprised at that. It's gonna go a long way.
I don't think it's gonna go a long series at all.
What I'm mad at is that the Clippers won that game in Utah.
Oh
blew
my
it.
God!
Now they're gonna play in L.A.
And
I guess.
there's a 55% chance they're gonna win tonight. Clippers.
Is that what it says?
Yeah.
Yeah. They may not. But I'll tell you that. Utah didn't play very good. I watched most.
No, they played horrible. Now Rudy Gobert has a sprained ankle.
Yeah, he didn't do nothing.
No.
A couple of blocks.
But with this Wizards and Celtics game, right? The Celtics in the first two games of the Bulls series, they were horrible.
Yes.
Absolutely horrible. I've never seen, and they even said it. They said this has to be the worst number one seed going into the playoffs. Then all of a sudden Rondo got injured, so the Boston Celtics got lucky. So right now, what you're seeing right now on TV is a bad Boston Celtics team.
Yeah, exactly.
They got lucky. Rondo got injured.
Well, I thought they were better than. I'm not much of a Rondo fan. I mean, he played pretty good that series, but Boston didn't play very good.
No, not a chance.
The first two games, it was just the way it went.
So, in their last series, when they're up against Atlanta, we'll get to Atlanta later. In their series up against Atlanta, John Wall on the very last game, John Wall and Bradley Beal scored 73 points apiece. Or not a piece. Hell no. Total. Together. That's pretty phenomenal for two guys.
73 points. Yep. Exactly.
That's just so clearly in my eyes, I think they're going to beat Boston.
I'll tell you, they could. In order to beat Boston, they're going to have Gortat play better than he has been.
Oh, for sure.
He's a, if they had, I don't know who, Johnson from Boston that doesn't play.
Oh, Amir Johnson?
On the bench. Yeah, they would have, if they had him instead of Gortat, they'd be better off.
Yeah, for sure.
He's he's low man all the time. He's 7 feet tall. He can't make layups. You know, I'm just so disgusted watching him. He's under the post and he's bouncing him off the board. Dunk the damn thing.
Yeah. You know what? You know what? The Washington Wizards. I've said it all year round. Their bench is horrible.
Yes, they are.
Like,
but
they picked up that.
The last,
Sorry, go ahead.
In their last game against Atlanta.
Yeah.
They played several. Well, they only got 15 points off the bench.
That's it.
That's it. 15
Oh my
points.
God.
Off the bench. So that's the no contribution as far as I'm concerned. Right?
What the hell? 15? That's it?
15 points. Bogdanovich got most of them, and
he's their only bench.
He's the only there. He's the only bench. You got that right.
Well, it's like they picked up Jennings, and everybody's like, oh, okay, yeah, Jennings and blah blah blah. But
he got nothing. He played 16 minutes. He didn't do anything.
Didn't he get like 2 points last game?
Well, against Atlanta, he got nothing. 0 points.
You know what? I'm gonna hand in my name to the Washington Wizards to take the place of Brandon Jennings.
Well,
hopefully I can get more than 0 points, right?
Well, he played 16 minutes.
Wow.
Oubre played 21. He got 5 points.
Oh my God.
Bogdanovich played 25 minutes. He got 10 points. But he shot 50%, so you can't knock that. So
let's go back to that series with Atlanta. I am so disgusted with Atlanta's coach, Mike Budenholzer or whatever.
Yeah.
Okay, so like, I know we all like hate on Dwight Howard and whatnot kind of thing, but he only got 4 shot attempts last game, and he was benched in the fourth quarter.
Stupid.
I was just like stunned. I'm like, you're benching this guy? He's a 7-footer, and he's pretty athletic too. Just because, part of me, I get why he was benched. He can't make a 3-point shot. Now, this day and age in the NBA, they're all about like 7-footers. They make 3-pointers. Marc Gasol, Pau Gasol, Karl Anthony Towns. These guys all make, and then DeMarcus Cousins. They all make 3-pointers, right?
Yeah.
But the fact that you could at least, when your game is on the line, why would you bench an all-star?
Especially one that takes up the middle.
Exactly.
John Wall's charging in there. They needed a big, strong, tough guy like him under there. I've always said, the team that's going to win is going to have a good guy down there. Maybe he won't score a lot.
Yeah.
But he's going to be in a way, and he can dish off.
Yeah.
Right? He played maybe the game before, he played really well, Dwight Howard did.
Yeah, no, because they fed him like 16 shots.
Yeah.
And they won.
Yes, exactly.
And then, did you hear Paul Millsap wants he's going to decline a player option?
I don't think I don't know. I've never been a Paul Millsap fan, put it that way, so I really don't care what he does.
Yeah. So, on the other note, Boston Celtics versus the Chicago Bulls, right? And so, obviously, Chicago lost. Where does Chicago go from now?
Oh my God!
First round exit.
I don't know. They got a good thing with Butler. They should get rid of Wade. I'm telling you right now. What good is he?
Yeah.
You know, he's past his prime. Where's the help?
There is no help.
Right?
None.
You know, he's got 3 rings or whatever he's got. Fine, give her. Robin Lopez, well, he ain't that bad.
He's okay.
Yeah. Mirotic,
on and off, inconsistent.
Exactly. You can't depend on him.
No.
That Canan guy, he's the same, on and off.
Yeah.
And then go to the bench, and there's very little there. Because, you know, their bench played actually quite a bit, you know that? And then they still didn't do much. The
Yeah,
Quartus played 30 minutes the last game, and Zitzer played 28 minutes
yeah.
with 5 points and 7 points.
Well, you know what
You know,
the
so
the thing I don't get is Bulls management. Before the trade deadline, they traded um, Taj Gibson and McDermott for NBA dancer Cameron Payne. Remember this guy? He always
that
dances.
yes,
Yeah. So, have you seen this guy play yet?
no,
I know.
no,
Like, what the hell? I've never seen this guy play. Even in
no,
OKC, maybe like 5 minutes.
no.
He's always
I haven't seen
injured.
him dance either. Not since him and Westbrook danced.
Yeah. It's just, oh my god. Like I think he seriously got injured dancing and just faked it and said, "Oh, it was a basketball injury." I think he was trying to do a two-step dance or a salsa dance or something, and he got injured. I don't know what happened there, but man, Bulls really
I,
got a bad trade on that one.
I well, well, they're one thing, but my biggest complaint is like yours too probably is Knicks.
Oh
What the
god,
heck are they gonna do? You know,
holy crap!
I think that the 3-point offense guy should retire and quit. I see Larry Bird
Oh yeah,
being the manager of the Acers.
he dropped out, eh?
Yeah.
Well,
So
you know what it is. I think it's like there's rumors swirling around that he doesn't want to trade Paul George. He wants to keep
oh,
him,
I
but
see.
Paul George is going to leave anyway. So he doesn't want to be blamed for that. So he just
Okay.
split a year in advance because we all.
Uh-huh.
It's just like NBA's worst kept secret is Paul George going to the Lakers.
That's where he wants to go.
Yeah, 100%. He's from LA, right? South LA,
Yeah. Well, yeah.
and so he's gonna go there, guaranteed. It's only a
Well,
matter of time.
we don't know that for sure, do we? I remember reading that quite a few articles last year
Yeah.
about DeRozan because he's from LA.
Oh yeah,
He
true.
wanted to go there, and they had nothing to do with him.
Yeah,
So and I think DeRozan's better than Millsap.
yeah, yeah. You know what it is? It's just it's funny because like you got all these teams in the East, right? And for some reason, the players want to come out west. I don't know why. It's like LeBron's the only smartest one because he
Yeah,
stays in the East because he knows the East sucks, and so is Wade.
exactly.
So it's just like,
Yeah.
uh, okay, like if a free agent would want to come to the West, why not go to Washington? Because Washington is another superstar away from forming a super team.
That's right.
So it's just a matter of time. That's all.
Yeah, I agree.
So let's go. Let's get to another couple teams in the Eastern Conference here. Tomorrow we have Raptors visiting the Cleveland Cavaliers.
The Cleveland Cavaliers.
Yeah.
My gut feel of the Cleveland Cavaliers is the reason they didn't come first is because they didn't want to play Washington. I'm telling you right now.
Exactly.
So they sat back, probably LeBron and the manager or Lou or his coaches, but I think they sat back and said, hey, if we come second, we're going to get a cincheroo with Indiana. Then we get another cincheroo with Toronto.
Exactly.
And then we're going to be in the final of the East again, and they will have to, whoever it is, will tough it out for one series instead of losing earlier on. I'm serious. I think that's what they did. And now they play Toronto. Toronto won the last game of the year against them because they didn't play anybody.
Yeah.
I mean, that was easy to see. LeBron didn't play. Irving didn't play. I don't know if Luck played either. But anyway, I think they're gonna win the first two. Maybe Toronto will win a game at home, and then it'll be 4-1.
See, here's the thing. What my thoughts are this is going 7 games.
You think
Well, here's the thing. Toronto, they're gonna pick up on defense big time. Like they even said it last night. Tucker's gonna guard LeBron, like all the time,
Big deal.
right?
Don't even think
No, 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 no,
LeBron will
no,
run over him.
no. Like it'll happen, right? But the thing is, think about it this way: Pacers are a bad team, right?
Oh yeah.
So in those 4 games, LeBron James and the Cleveland Cavaliers barely beat the Indiana Pacers.
Yeah, yes,
Barely.
that's right.
Barely. It was like, wasn't it like a 5 or 10 point margin? That's it.
It wasn't that much.
Yeah.
I'll tell you that.
So
It
it's
wasn't
just
much.
like the defending champions of last year are not the same team this year. Like I don't know what's
So,
going on, right? Defense or something. I don't know, but it's like they're kind of struggling a bit, and it showed in the Indiana series.
yeah, you're right. Actually, Indiana could have won a couple of them games.
Yeah. It's very odd.
But I don't think Toronto's got the savvy to beat it.
Yeah. You know why I don't think Toronto will take the series is because Kyle Lowry.
Well, it depends. He's another one of these hot or cold guys. When he's off, there's nothing. And when he's okay, it's pretty good contribution, right?
Yeah, but that's the thing, though, right? It's like you're saying Danny Green is good, but then the next
No.
night he's not, right?
I'm glad you haven't started talking about them either, because I got a few comments.
Oh no, we're gonna get into those guys in a bit. Trust me, I know. This is why I was just like, oh, Freddie H is gonna be livid on this one. So, you see LeBron taking the series in how many games?
5 or 6.
5 or 6, eh? Didn't last year go to 7?
Maximum 6. I think he went 6 last year.
Oh, did it? Okay. Okay. Let's jump over to the West Side. Tonight we have a Game 7 in place, which is the Jazz versus the Clippers. I know we touched base on it a little in the beginning of the show.
Yeah.
So you're thinking the Clippers are going to win tonight?
I really think they're going to win it, even if I don't want them to win.
Yeah, no, I don't want them to win either. But you know, we as doing this job, we're kind of like analysts in a way. We can't be biased, so I I hate them. I think they suck. I believe that the only thing they'll be known is for their stupid ass State Farm commercials. But I think they'll win.
I do too. I think they'll win, even without Griffin.
Oh, Blake Griffin, yeah. And it was so funny. It was on record, like Steve Ballmer, right? The billionaire owner, right?
Yeah.
He doesn't care what he spends. He said that he still, after I think it was game 5, after game 5 in L.A., he said, I don't care. I will spend whatever I have to spend to keep my all my players, including Blake Griffin.
Well, he should have learned by now. He can't get into any final in the West
Exactly.
ever.
I just,
So something should be done. Well, one thing is for sure, Paul Pierce won't be there.
yeah, no, he's on his farewell tour, riding the bench.
He played the other day.
Yeah, for how many minutes? Like,
He got 3 points.
oh my God, amazing, 3 points.
22 minutes he played. I was going, what's he
Oh my
playing so much for?
Okay, hold on a second.
He played 22 minutes.
And he got 3 points?
Yep.
What the?
Oh, really?
Oh my God.
Well, I'll tell you what. Reddick was the starter. He played 21 minutes, and he got 4 points.
Oh my God, what the hell?
And then the rest of the starters had double figures.
Oh wow. I don't know.
Jamal Crawford's a really good sixth man. He had double figures.
You know what? Jamal Crawford's always been good, right?
Yes.
Like, have you seen this guy's crossover? Oh my god.
Yeah, I've watched him for years. He's a good player.
He's a phenomenal player. He's just like his crossover will kill anyone on the court.
He's a
Yeah, you know what it is? Jazz are like another superstar away from going past the second round.
exactly. They got a guy in the middle. All he has to do is mature.
Yeah.
Hayward's already matured.
Yeah.
This English guy of theirs didn't do dick last game. The one they lost. I said, what you got that guy out there for? Why are you keeping him out there? Get 0 points in 32 minutes.
Do you believe this is Gordon Hayward's last game in a Utah uniform?
Who's
Gordon Hayward.
really?
No, I'm saying that he's a free agent, right?
Oh, geez.
So
They better keep him.
yeah, no, like
He's their-
they got the money to spend, but does Gordon Hayward want to be in Utah?
Well, if they get somebody, if they get another guy, it's a real, star. Not Boris Diaw, who's on the end of his rope.
Exactly. Yeah.
I mean, he's got experience, but he's not much help.
Yeah.
And Joe Johnson's at the end of his rope too. I mean, these old guys, one game maybe, and then after that,
Well,
they're retired.
I think Vince Carter is the only exception.
Yes,
He's like 40 years old,
you're right.
guarding the Kawhi Leonard. I was like, what the hell?
He stole the ball from him a few times.
Yeah. And he even said it on record this morning that he will play another season. I don't know if that's going to be his last, but he will play another season. Oh, and get this. After they lost the last game in Memphis, where do you think Vince Carter went?
I don't know.
To the gym. Weight room. That's unbelievable.
The bike?
I don't know. I like people say that he had the music cranked and he was hitting the weights.
Huh.
That's dedication right there.
Yes.
Dedication to your body to get better.
Yeah. No, really. I mean, speaking for myself, okay?
Yeah.
When I was 40, I still played pretty competitive basketball. Like I can score 30 points. But,
Yeah.
Really. Without the 3-point lines.
Oh yeah. Wow.
Yeah. I've never played with a 3-point line.
Really?
When I played, it was really.
Oh.
And most of my life, I averaged in the 20s.
Holy crap.
So,
See, I was the opposite.
but I'm just saying, if there was a 3-point line, I'd average more.
Yeah.
Because I took a lot of shots from behind the top of the key.
Crazy.
But anyway, 40 isn't that bad. Okay, how's this? And I'm bragging about myself. I shouldn't be. In Indonesia,
Yeah.
we played basketball there. They had 4 teams in a mill. I mean, there's a lot of people who worked there.
Yeah.
And then out of the 4 teams, we picked one all-star team that played the ships that come in to pick up pulp.
Yeah.
And they would be docked for 3 or 4 days to load up many tons of pulp.
Yeah.
So the Philippines, the Chinese, their ship guys came with basketball teams. So whenever they were coming, they'd fax us or whatever and say, hey, we're going to be there, arrange a basketball game. So I played in all these games. I was 59 years old.
Wow.
Almost 60.
And
And, I couldn't run fast anymore, but I could still score 20 points.
holy
Still a hit.
crap.
No, really.
That's
Those
pretty
guys
good.
couldn't believe it. How old are you, Mr. Fred?
Holy crap.
69. No, 59 I was.
Wow.
What?
Wow.
I couldn't run, but I can still shoot. And
That's-
ball shots, here's Brian bragging again. When I was young, I don't know the year was, in the 50s somewhere, we're in Vancouver playing in the BC Championships.
Yeah.
The Calgary team.
Yeah.
And in the first half, I was 13 for 13 in foul shots.
Huh.
Okay? And that record stood until Nash broke it. I'm serious. I'm serious.
Wow.
I didn't know it. My son told me that. Didn't know that.
So here's a quick update on the Boston Celtics game because it's phenomenal. It's 40-32.
Catching up.
So like
Only 8 points difference.
anything can happen, right? So
Yeah. Boston is pretty well-rounded team too. I mean, I think whoever's going to play them, whether it be Cleveland or who in the final.
Yeah.
Either one of those two teams, I think, if Cleveland's going to play either Washington or Boston, it's going to be a tough series.
See,
It will be.
like going back to your Indonesia days, right?
Yeah.
You guys were 12 deep or just like 5 starters and the rest are just whatever.
Oh no, we had more than 5. I couldn't play the whole game too often.
So
I'd be walking up and down.
because that's the difference.
So
That's the difference between Washington and Boston, don't you think?
yeah.
It's like
Betcha, yeah.
they have a lot of their team is deep, right? But Washington's is not.
Yeah. That's true. They got
So
a pretty good bench.
I think that's the reason that Boston's catching up because their bench is starting to play better now.
Yeah. And they play a good system too.
Yeah.
I don't know. They got that little Isaiah. I mean, he's a hell of a good player. He's not that big, but he seems to manage. I don't know.
Yeah, I know. That's amazing. So the Utah game, that's tonight. Tomorrow is, shall we get into it? It is the Rockets visiting the Spurs. I'll let you lead on this one because I know Spurs are your team.
This year, the Spurs got the home advantage, which doesn't mean anything because
No.
all the previous years they'd hardly lose at home. This year, I think they've lost as much at home as they did on the road, and they're hit and miss.
Yeah.
And I really can't see them beating Houston. I really can't. I wish they do, but I wouldn't bet on them.
Honestly, it's phenomenal because we both think the exact same thing. I don't see Spurs getting past Houston after what I saw in Memphis.
No.
I
don't. I can't see. They won one. Spurs won one game because Mills got hot.
Yeah.
Okay. He got four 3-pointers in a row. I'm going, well, good thing. Somebody got hot because he was a difference in that game.
Yeah.
And then the final game, I didn't see it all, but it could have gone either way till the end. I think I didn't watch the end of it. I think it looked to me like Memphis just said, hell with it.
Yeah.
At the end.
My problem with the Spurs is the fact that they, like, Kawhi Leonard is just amazing, but it just seems like more and more that it's only him that's doing anything.
That's exactly right.
So it's like LaMarcus Aldridge he's turned into another Danny Green. It's just inconsistent.
I was watching the first half of that game.
Yeah.
And he hadn't done nothing. Okay, and I'm going to Marley, oh my God, what's with that guy?
Yeah.
But luckily, Parker had a good game. That final game.
Oh yeah, he did for sure.
So, and Danny Green only got 7 points that game.
Really?
Danny Mills, he got 10.
What the hell?
But that's not. You got to score more points than that.
Oh, for sure.
7 points, 27 minutes.
That's the dumbest thing I've ever heard in my life. Like, you're
I
you're
don't think.
supposed to be a sharpshooter.
Yeah, he is at times, but other times airball.
Holy crap! Wow, I honestly don't know what to make of the San Antonio Spurs. Like, they were a legit team when they won. What was it? 2015 or 2014? Yeah,
Yeah, a
2014.
couple of years ago. Yeah, 3 years ago.
Yeah, 2014. They were a legit team then.
Yes. Well, Duncan was still there, even though he was old.
Yeah. But Duncan put like maintained consistency. That's the thing with
Yes,
Duncan.
and good defense.
Yeah. But I really think that the Spurs need to do a trade of LaMarcus Aldridge.
Oh, for sure. I can't see him helping him. It's just there has to be a reason Portland let him go.
I don't
Like,
know.
oh boy, Spurs are okay.
Yeah, we'll see.
Gasol ain't doing a hell of a lot for him either.
No, you know what? I think Gasol's
For,
past his prime.
oh, I guess he's not doing nothing. That's why I said it. He played 20 minutes last game, no points, 0 for 6, and 0 for 1
Uh huh.
in 3 points. No,
Wow.
he made nothing, no baskets in 20 minutes.
So you're
I'll just
thinking
get rid of him too.
you're thinking like I know we talked about the Spurs though. Let's talk about the Rockets here. Rockets are a deadly team.
Oh yeah, and they're younger.
I think they're the second best in the West.
Yes, they're the best 3-point team.
Oh yeah, for sure. Like, you got James Harden, you got Eric Gordon, you got Ryan Anderson, you got Trevor Ariza, right? And then you have an agitator by the name of Mr. Patrick Beverly. Oh my
I don't like him,
god.
but he is an agitator.
Oh, I don't like him at all, but the thing is he like if there's one guy that I want, it's him on my team.
Yeah, he's a shit disturber. That's for sure.
He just like he gets in your face.
Yeah.
It's like uh what did he say to Westbrook again? He goes, "Oh, Westbrook goes, "Oh, you can't guard me. I got 42 points." And Patrick Beverly goes, "Oh, nice. You got 42 points. It only took you 34 shots to do it."
Yeah.
It's just
Which is
like,
absolutely right.
"Oh, exactly, cuz Westbrook is 100% like that, right?"
Yeah. Well, did you notice at the end of that game, the final game between Houston and Oklahoma City?
Uh-huh.
The game was over. Guys were out there shaking hands. Westbrook went down the alleyway into the dressing room. Didn't go
Really?
to anybody.
Oh my
Yeah.
god.
I noticed things like that.
Wow.
LeBron did it one time. It was like they were playing. They got beaten. He walked. He didn't shake hands. He just left.
Yeah.
He
No.
hasn't done it since.
Wow.
Yeah,
Well,
he left.
cuz he hasn't lost
Why?
since. Wow,
Yeah,
that's
and again, once again, he had his triple double and blah blah blah. But that's not enough to win games.
Well, you know what? Honestly, I think that's the only thing that Westbrook cares about.
Yeah,
Is triple
I'm
doubles.
sure of it.
So it's kind of like with the Rockets, you have unbelievable firepower,
Yep.
and you have Clint Capella, who's a big man that's athletic and can actually run the floor. So at the end of the day, these guys, I think they're gonna beat the Spurs. I'd
They're,
say,
they're a good all-around team.
yeah.
There's no two ways about it.
But the thing is, like with the Rockets, they have no defense.
Yeah.
They're hardcore on offense, though.
Yeah. That's why they won't beat the Warriors.
Yeah,
I'm telling. That's why. Because the Warriors play better defense, and
Yeah.
they don't got anybody as one man as Harden.
yeah, exactly.
Even Curry doesn't play one man very much,
No,
and Durant doesn't. He's a good team player.
Yeah, no, it's just. Well, I'll tell you one thing. Warriors have been licking their chops for about a week now,
Yeah.
and it's kind of
Oh
like,
yeah.
okay, well, and I'm glad they have because the thing is, I want Steve Kerr to come back, but I'm not sure if he's
Is he
gonna.
getting any? Is he getting better?
I don't know. I honestly don't know.
I haven't seen any write-ups lately.
No, I haven't. Like, it's been like a couple days before since I heard anything.
Hmm.
Bob Myers, the general manager of the Golden State Warriors, said that there is a solution out there and he will get better. I'm confident about that. That's all they said. So in the meantime,
Hmm.
Mike Brown is coaching.
Hmm.
The thing with Mike Brown is, like, I hope to God he doesn't drop the ball in this one because they're favorites to win the championship. But if they don't, it's all on his shoulders.
Oh, that's right.
So I hope to God he
Yeah.
knows what he's doing.
Do you notice the score between Boston and Washington right now?
Yeah, I'm stunned right now. I'm just like, was Brandon Jennings in the game or something?
I don't know. They outscored the Wizards 20-7 in the second quarter.
That is amazing.
7. Holy cow.
Oh my God, they like fell apart.
Yeah, absolutely.
This is like a rivalry series. I don't even think I thought like our original pick was gonna be Washington beating the Celtics, but now I'm looking at it like,
Well, they had a chance, I said, but I didn't, I still like Boston.
yeah, no, it's just wow.
I think either one of them guys will give Cleveland a go.
You think so?
Yeah,
Crazy.
more so than Toronto will.
Oh yeah, for sure. Yeah, Toronto is just like I said. It's just the Washington Capitals of the East. I don't like for the just jumping over to NHL for a sec. I think Pittsburgh's gonna win with a sweep.
Well, they're coming home,
Yeah,
so they might have a chance. But like the Oilers, I'm a little concerned. They're coming home, but they might get too complacent, saying, "Hey, we're at home now," which doesn't really mean anything. And I think the reason why you probably said that Pittsburgh may win a sweep is because they're more mature.
yeah,
They know that. Hey, if we win an SC, we don't got to go back to Washington for anything.
yeah, exactly.
And like I said before, for whatever reason, Crosby wins against Ovechkin
All the
every
time,
time. Every time.
every single time. I don't know. Like, I kind of feel bad for Ovechkin.
Yeah, I kind of do too.
It's just like this guy's not gonna win. Like, wow. Yeah, you know what? He's like
That's his only goal is to win a Stanley Cup now.
yeah.
He said that. He said, I want to win Stanley Cup.
He's like the Ray Bork of Boston. He was on
Oh, yeah,
Boston for
yeah,
so long, didn't win a cup.
yeah,
Went over to
yeah.
Colorado, then he won a cup.
That was pretty fluky, but it happened.
Yeah, exactly. That's not too bad. But hey, Freddie H, it's been a pleasure talking to you as always. So I guess we'll tune in next week to the Jagbang
We will.
podcast, April 30th. Thanks again, Freddie H.
Okay, have a good day, Jack.
You too. Bye. That's the Jagbang podcast, April 30th. Tune in next time.